Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly All Signs Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of May 5th through to about the 11th, 2025. And as always, I am starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. All of the timestamps will be listed down below. As always, I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. All right, let's get started. Aries, what do you have coming up looking at the week of May 5th through to about the 11th? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries. All right, Aries, first card out is the Empress. All right, we have the Empress with the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, Three of Pentacles. Overall energy for the week is the Two of Wands. All right, Aries, so you've got the Emperor and the Empress showing up here in the spread. The Emperor is one of your cards. I'm definitely getting your Aries energy. And there is the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Well, look at this, Aries. A lot to be thankful for. A lot to be grateful for. I mean, this energy is very nice. Let's see. So we have the Sun, we have the Queen of Wands. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Leo, you may be dealing with a fire sign. Here we have the Five of Cups and the Six of Wands. So a lot of Leo. Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. All right, so you've got a few nines showing up, Aries. So you've got three nines here, and then you've got this Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, I really feel like you're very close to completing a cycle. Now, for some of you, there was some sort of disappointment with this Five of Cups. But with that being said, maybe some of you are realizing that, you know, with the Five of Cups, it can show in the image, you know, 3 cups spilled, but 2 cups still standing. So some of you with this optimistic energy, that's really what I'm getting with that, is you're realizing, you know, you still have 2 cups. This is a very optimistic energy with the Sun. Now, the overall energy is the Two of Wands. What I'm really seeing here is some of you Aries, you're on the same page as another person. This can be some sort of like deal that's being made this week. You could be accepting some terms, something like that. This could be between you and your spouse, honestly, for some of you with the Emperor and the Empress, but for others, this could be between like you and a colleague. Maybe you're going into business with somebody. The Emperor and the Empress can be two people, two partners that work very well with each other. So for some of you, I mean, this could be an Aries, this could be a Taurus, or a Libra. That may be significant. And then we also have Leo showing up here at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, I really feel like some sort of decision is being made, or some sort of deal is being like agreed on. But the Two of Wands is also you being bold. It's you making a decision. Maybe for some of you, you are having trouble with making a decision, or maybe even for some of you, you were maybe looking at your options and not the most optimistic. You are not feeling energized. That's really what I want to say. There could have been a lack of motivation. There still may be even a lack of motivation somewhere, either on your end or somebody else's. And if this is like you and your partner working together on something, for some of you Aries, maybe you're trying to inspire someone, or you can flip that. Somebody could be trying to inspire you. Yeah, and this could be to partner up about something here, to go into business, to work on something together. I'm really seeing like a lack of motivation, but then I'm also seeing a lot of motivation. So I'm definitely reading for you and your person, you and your partner. Maybe even for some of you, there could be like 3 people involved in a situation, but this is like boredom. It's feeling flat with the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. You may have felt this way, but something is happening here this week with the Sun. The Sun is clarity, it's enlightenment. Something could be happening and it's exciting you. You've got really nice energy, honestly. You've got really nice energy. And the ball is in your court. So whatever seeds that you are planting, if you were feeling bored and now you're deciding to do something about it, I mean, look at this. You've got the Empress with the 9 of Cups along with the Sun. So whatever seeds you're planting, whatever it is that you're taking action on, there's really good energy around this. Some of you could actually be outdoors a lot if that's something you enjoy doing. You could be doing a lot of that this week. Literally spending time outdoors and actually maybe even planting some seeds with the Empress. Could be outdoors, connecting with the earth. But whatever it is that you're putting your time and energy into, there's really, really good energy around this. And some of you are definitely coming across a little bit more bold here, and you definitely could be making a decision here that's very important, because you've got the 7 of Wands as well with the 6 of Pentacles. So this is you like standing firm. So your mind is made up. You're making that choice. You're going after whatever it is that you desire, and you're not going to change your mind here. So yeah, this is like a very, very ambitious energy here with the Emperor, the 7 of Wands, very ambitious. You could be helping someone, somebody could be helping you. This can be multiple people working together with the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So again, yeah, I'm getting 2, maybe 3 energies here, because for some of you Aries females, this will be your energy. But yeah, this can be definitely teamwork here, being a plus at this time. Really nice energy, really nice vibes, a lot of high vibrational energy, definitely. I also see you protecting your peace. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card for Aries for this week. What is the additional guidance for Aries? Okay, I have a card that just flew on the floor. All right, so we do have within the next few months jumping out. And then we have big happy changes. So for some of you Aries, whatever you're doing now, whatever seeds you're planting now, they may fully come about. Maybe for some of you, it could be within the next few months. But I mean, again, this really nice high vibrational energy, this really positive energy. If you're waiting on some sort of help to come in, definitely seeing that. And if you are feeling bored or uninspired, that's about to change. All right, what is the guidance for Aries on the love front For some of you, this is definitely your person coming through. They could be surprising you. They could be doing something nice for you. There could be a gift that's coming your way. But what is the guidance for Aries on the love front for this week? Awakening. Okay. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. All right. Passion. Ooh, look at this. Try something you've never done before. So, I mean, something definitely could be coming to light here with the sun. I definitely see things heating up. You've got the Emperor and the Empress here. So, yeah, I mean, if you are single, you may meet your person at work for some of you, or this could be, well, you're maybe on a business trip, something like that. Some of you are reviving maybe the passion within your existing relationship with this combination. All right, who is Aries dealing with? Who's Aries dealing with? I pulled a few. We've got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Air, and then Aquarius. So you could be dealing with any of these signs. And again, maybe Leo, maybe Taurus, maybe Libra, or Aries may be significant. All right, Aries, this is very nice. I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus, what does Taurus have coming up for this week? And if you do happen to have a birthday this week, happy birthday, Taurus. 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 What does Taurus have coming up? Looking at the week of May 5th through to about the 11th. Taurus. All right, so you also have the Four of Cups, first card out. And I do apologize, guys, for any background noise. It's very loud here today. All right, the Lovers, the Wheel, the Five of Cups, Four of Wands, King of Cups, the World, Page of Cups. Ooh, Taurus, the Devil, overall energy. All right, so this is very specific. So definitely watch your other signs. Oh, look at that. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So King and Queen of Cups showing up. And we've got the Page here. So, I mean, this can be like a family situation for some of you. But we've got the Devil as the overall energy. So what I'm really getting with this, Taurus, is some sort of like toxic behavior or pattern. Could even be beliefs, like really negative beliefs that you have, Taurus. Something that's been kind of on repeat. A toxic cycle is over with. So Yeah, that's really what I'm getting. Some of you, you may have been going round and round with somebody, and with this Queen of Cups, yeah, some of you, you're throwing your hands up. Maybe you've had it. I see you turning your back. So for some of you Taurians, that may not be like with the person. Maybe you're connected. Maybe some of you do have a family. It may not be like with this person. This person may even be family for some of you. But it's with the cycle. It's with going round in circles. For some of you, that's what you're done with. And with the Hanged Man here, you definitely could be seeing a situation from a different perspective. Now, if you're a Taurus that has been looking through like a very negative lens and you've been like really hard on yourself, or you really had some negative beliefs, this can be you gaining definitely a more positive perspective. Ooh, look at these aces though. So once you gain this perspective, Taurus, or once you do throw your hands up and walk away, I mean, look at this. We have the Four of Pentacles, which can be you holding back, you protecting yourself. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, but then the Ace of Cups here as well. So once you do choose to like break a cycle, to move on, you're planting these new seeds. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. The Fool, yeah, I mean, look at this fresh energy. So once you make your mind up, for some of you, this is in regards to a choice, a decision, maybe not going round and round with somebody again. Strong Pisces vibes there at the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, or maybe you have Pisces in your chart. I'm also getting pretty strong rejection vibes here with this. This is definitely, for some of you Taurians, you holding back, you protecting your heart in some way. This is you telling someone no. So there's an offer, there's a temptation. And for some of you Taurians, this person can be like very controlling, can be like a very strong personality that some of you were dealing with. But this is a no. This is a no, thank you. I'm not going around again here on this thing with you. I'm not going around in circles with you. No to this temptation. For some of you, this is definitely on the love front. Now, some of you Taurians, you could be in a relationship and this can indicate boredom, or you feeling maybe rejected by your person. So if you are in a relationship, some of you are with the King and the Queen of Cups, there's love there. I definitely think that there is love there, but maybe you need to like re-spark the passion, or there's something that can be done different, some sort of change that can be made for the better. I mean, it could be that some of you are staying in too much. If you're doing something that's not good for you, or your person is, or you both are, you may need to break that cycle. But this can indicate like boredom within a relationship. Not interested in somebody any longer. For some of you, that's what this is. Yeah, but change is definitely coming in. So the Wheel, the Eight of Cups, which is you turning your back. You turning your back on whatever is no longer serving you. This is done with the World. For me, this can definitely indicate like some of you learning a lesson or just leveling up with the World. You're ascending away from this lower vibrational energy or situation. Now, The last card here is the Page of Cups. There could be new love that's coming in. Some of you could be letting go of like maybe an unhealthy relationship, whether romantic or not. I mean, this can be a friendship for some of you, and you're planting a new seed. There's something new for some of you, even multiple new beginnings that are coming in. You've got the Wheel and you've got the World. But let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look here at the Devil. We will look at the Devil, but for some of you it's done. Whatever this is, it's done with Death here when I split the cards. What is the Devil for Taurus? What is the Devil? I mean, there could have been a betrayal for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you. Somebody could have hurt you, or maybe you feel rejected. So you've got to take it however it resonates for you. What is the Devil for Taurus, please? We've got Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, maybe even Scorpio, maybe significant for some of you. What is the Devil for Taurus, please? Please clarify. The Sun in the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, a Leo definitely may be significant. Any of the fixed signs really, but this is strong Leo. So maybe for some of you, Taurians, something could have been going on since Leo season, or maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo, but there's karmic energy here around this, and there's also enlightenment. This is also freedom. Notice how the child here, this is symbolizing freedom and vulnerability, but it's innocence, it's freedom, it's a very liberating energy. So something is happening here with the Wheel showing up twice. Something is meant to happen, Taurus. There's some sort of turning point, or for some of you, it can be like an aha moment even. Something is happening. It's meant to happen. And there's the Page of Pentacles again. So there's going to be some sort of communication, some sort of news. Now, this could be something financial for some of you. Others, this is something with the job or school. But there's something major that's happening here. Let me see. What is the Eight of Cups? What is the Eight of Cups for Taurus? There's success here with getting something new off the ground, with moving on. There is big success here. So you're letting go of whatever's no longer serving you, and this is you having everything you need. For some of you, this is you stepping maybe like back into your power here. Getting creative and manifesting something new. But you've got the Four of Wands here, the World, the Sun, and you've got these aces here at the bottom of the deck. There's something exciting that's on the horizon, and you're manifesting this. Page of Rods, there's definitely going to be news. There's definitely going to be a lot of communication this week. What is the additional guidance for Taurus? What is the additional guidance? Be assertive. Yeah. So that really goes with what I'm getting with that Magician card. It's you stepping into your power, stepping back into your power. You have a lot of resources. You're very creative. You are the magician, and so you're manifesting. Yeah, look at this. Don't stop, Taurus. Don't stop. Keep going. So the devil may try to pull you back or call you back in, but I feel like for many of you, you're not having it with this energy. What is the guidance on the love front for Taurus? What is the guidance on the love front? All right, a couple of cards here. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time if you put away the computer. So this says working less will help strengthen your relationship. So maybe someone works a lot. You or your person, this is for you coupled Taurian, someone may work a lot, or somebody's main focus could be work. So if your partner, definitely needing to look at that. And if you are single, you may have chemistry here with someone. This says the attraction you feel is mutual. This could be someone that you work with. It could be someone who's doing quite well in life, but maybe you are being tempted. Maybe there is some sort of distraction. So they're saying put away the computer. So if this is something you really want and it's healthy, they're saying to put your focus on this. All right, who is Taurus dealing with? Who's Taurus dealing with? For some of you, you could be dealing with a fellow earth sign. Who's Taurus dealing with? Taurus. You could be dealing with another Taurus. And then we've got Cancer. All right, Taurus. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up for this week? Ooh, the Chariot, Gemini. Look at that. Very nice. So the energy is definitely speeding up. It's gaining momentum. Yeah, you could have been holding back, and now you're about to take off. With the Chariot, that's often how it goes. You're taking the reins, you're in the driver's seat, you're looking at maybe a couple of different pathways, and when you feel like it's the right time, there you go, you're moving forward. Very empowered energy. Gemini, what does Gemini have coming up for this week? Gemini. We've got the Magician, the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, 7 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Strength. Overall energy is the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so I see you in deep thought, Gemini. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This could be you, but it could be somebody that you're dealing with. I am getting heavy Leo in this spread, so maybe some of you have Leo in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Leo. But again, I see you in the driver's seat, and some of you, you may have been holding back until you maybe had enough information, which some of you may still be doing that, at least at the start of the week. You're preparing. That's really what I want to say. You're preparing. Some of you, you're getting organized. Some of you may have even been like distracted. You could be doing away with distractions, but something didn't work out the way that you had planned. And I see you this week with the 7 of Pentacles here. This is like you taking stock. This is definitely you going over everything. Is this past investment growing the way that I, was hoping that it would grow? You're really looking at everything, and you could be making some changes. You could be switching things up. I think that's a good thing for some of you. It's needed. I see you doing a lot of research, and I definitely see you like deep in thought here at this time. But you're about to take action here. For many of you, you're about to move forward. For some of you, in a completely different direction. This could be at work. You've got the 3 of Pentacles here. There's the Queen of Cups. This could be at work for some of you. For others, though, a project. Something that you may be working on with others. Some of you may be contemplating if you want to work with another person. But with the 10 of Swords showing up here in the spread, something definitely did not work out prior. I really feel like you're turning your back on this path, whatever this was for you, and you're jumping in that driver's seat and you're moving forward. You've got the Chariot with the Magician. I mean, this is very empowered energy. You have everything you need when it comes to manifesting something new or creating change in your life. And so with the Chariot being the first card that jumped out, Gemini, this is big. This is major. You just don't want something to fail. You don't want something to be a failure. For some of you, it can be again, but for others, you're doing things different. That's really what I want to say. With this energy, you're doing things different. And so you could be doing a lot of research. You could be talking to others. If you are like consulting other people for their, opinion about this, just be careful with that though, because we do have the 7 of Cups. So something could be distracting or cause you some sort of confusion. In particular, it could be a fire sign for some of you. It could be a fire sign that is kind of throwing you off, or maybe they're confused. Maybe they don't know what it is that they're talking about. For some of you, I mean, this is a very youthful energy, so somebody might be inexperienced. But this is definitely a Leo with the Page of Wands mirroring the Strength card. For some of you, you're definitely dealing with a Leo, or maybe someone who comes off as a Leo. So you could be dealing with someone who's like very proud. Maybe they were wrong or something like that. This person may not want to admit it. Or, that could be you. But if it is you, this is you like in deep thought here at this time, really going over everything. And with the 4 of Pentacles, if you were hanging on to something that was unrealistic, or doing something, if there was a behavior, if there was something that was like taking you off your path or distracting you or hindering you, this is you doing something about it. It's a very empowered energy. You're doing something about it. I feel like you are asking the right questions. You're doing your research. Yeah, so quite the interesting spread. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords. What is the Ten of Swords for Gemini, please? Okay. Page of Cups. So there is going to be news around this. You have a lot of pages showing up. There's going to be a lot of communication this week. For some of you, I mean, this could have something to do with your family, could have something to do with a child. But again, something didn't work out, or it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. So you're making some changes. You're looking at your options. And with the Chariot, you definitely could be leaving some choices behind that were no longer serving you. Let me see. What is the Four of Pentacles for Gemini? With Strength and the Chariot and the Magician, you're stepping into your power. You have a lot of power here this week. Letting go of heartache. Maybe, you know, somebody did something to you, Gemini, and you're innocent here, or you had good intentions. This is a very pure, innocent energy. So you may have had really good intentions for something, and, you know, maybe if it's on the love front, this person could have broke your heart, and you were hanging on to that heartache, and now maybe some of you, you're healed, you're moving forward, you're ready to move forward. Yeah, Five of Rods. Let's see, what is the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups for Gemini. Look at that, Seven of Cups clarifying the Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles, there's the Queen of Cups sticking out as well. So could be a work situation, or maybe even something with like a third party. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Gemini, please? What is the additional guidance for Gemini, please? Okay, you've got the Yes card. So you've got a yes. So whatever seeds you're planting, yes, it's a good time. Yes, look at your options. Yes, weed out the bad options. Look at that, not the right time at the bottom. I'm going to go again. So if you're still healing, if you're still hanging on to this heartache, you need more time. Look at that as I say that. You need more time to heal. Forgiveness. Yeah, I mean, you could be forgiving someone. Forgiving yourself, forgiving another. Maybe you had the wrong idea, or maybe they did, with the Seven of Cups energy. But for others, if you feel like you're healed, you're ready, it's a time of taking stock, it's a time of planting new seeds or making changes here. Yeah, forgiving yourself if something didn't work out in the past, and manifesting something new here at this time. What is the guidance on the love front for Gemini? For some of you, this involves an apology. So either you apologizing or somebody else apologizing. Yeah, look at that. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance, And then soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So for those of you where this is on the love front, this has something to do with a soulmate. We do have many soulmates. That's just my belief. But this is a second chance. So this person may have really hurt you. They may have confused you. They may have made you feel like an option. Some of you may or may not have been an option. But this is saying forgiveness, second chance. I'm also getting that somebody may need to apologize. All right, who is Gemini dealing with? Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Leo. All right, we have Air and Aquarius. Could be an Aquarius. And there's Leo. All right, Gemini. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week? Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Cancer. All right, first card out, Cancer, is the Fool. For some of you, it's in the reverse. Which, for me, the Fool in the reverse can talk about you not moving forward, not taking a chance, feeling as though maybe something is too risky. We have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, Strength, Page of Swords, Temperance. Overall energy is the Page of Wands. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of pages come out for this weekly reading. A lot of communication going on here this week. Nine of Wands, though, at the bottom of the deck. All right, so there could be a blockage for some of you Cancers. You could be trying to reach someone, or somebody could be trying to reach you, and there may be some sort of blockage. The Nine of Wands for me can represent having strong boundaries, but it's also a very strong, persistent energy, and you've got the Emperor here. So there could be someone, either you or the person you're dealing with, someone could be like trying again. They're not giving up. Emotionally exhausted, though. So So yeah, that could be your person. We've got the Four of Wands here. If there's been like emotional distance between you and your person, if you are partnered, this is you not giving up. You may feel wounded, you may feel exhausted, you're not giving up though. Some of you may be married. But I see you sticking it out. Others, this is news, this is communication. It's a very like excited, positive energy. Very excited, very positive energy. Something could be exciting you here, Cancer, at this time. There could be some good news that's coming in. Maybe even involving a child for some of you, or children. Also, there could have been a delay with this Page of Swords. There could have been a delay. Maybe something was meant to happen, maybe while Mercury was retrograde, something like that. Something didn't go as planned. 10 of Swords. You may have even like lost hope. But now, whatever it is that you're hearing, I feel like this is inspiring. And this is you definitely working on it for some of you. I feel like this is a relationship matter. So working at it, working on it. Maybe some of you came very close to breaking up, or you may have actually even broken up, but maybe you do have kids together. And this is you trying to work it out. So yeah, a tough cycle is ending for some of you. A tough cycle. And if it doesn't have to do with a relationship, this could be something with a masculine energy. It could be your boss, your father. It could be a family situation. There is going to be communication. And I feel like the right door is going to open for you at the right time. So, yeah. For those of you where the Fool is in the reverse, you know, maybe you feel like it's not the right time for something. Or it hasn't been the right time. But again, there's some sort of news, something coming through, something happening. It's exciting you. It's giving you hope. And if you were like not ready to jump in prior, some of you, you're going to feel definitely ready this week. You've got the 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. That can be recognition coming in for you, maybe at work. If you've been going through it financially, you've got these 4s here at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, some of you definitely letting go of a tough time. Could be financially. And 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles mirroring Temperance. You're definitely being guided. You have a lot of spiritual energy here around you. So definitely needing to stay positive. I feel like this is things looking up, really. This is things looking up. The energy's positive. A tough cycle is over with. There was some sort of delay, like major delay. I feel like that's over with. There's something you're learning, something you're hearing this week. You may even have like an amazing idea. So if you're having some sort of amazing idea or aha moment, it's definitely divine inspiration. So follow that. All right, let's take a look at the Ten of Swords for Cancer. Ten of Swords, please clarify the Ten of Swords for Cancer. Ten of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. So could have been a loss of a job. For others, a loss of maybe an asset, something of value, something of great value with the Ten of Pentacles. Others, this was a tough time at work. Something you've been working on hasn't been working out, or there was a delay with this. So yeah, just keep working hard. For some of you, what's needed is teamwork, but make sure that you trust the people that you're working with. Because if you worked with a certain group of people prior and this didn't work out with them, you may want to work with a different group for some of you. But let's take a look at the Page of Wands. What is the Page of Wands overall energy for Cancer, please, for this week? Yeah, something from the past. It's connected to the past. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's good news coming in. Something in regards to the past, some sort of tough cycle over with. For others, though, again, maybe a child or children are significant. Something with the family. Maybe the family legacy for some of you. What is the additional guidance for Cancer? You could be reuniting with somebody, Cancer, this week. This says look for a sign. So again, you've got this spiritual energy around you. You're definitely being guided. Some of you may have this amazing idea for something, or there's like an aha moment, and that is actually divine inspiration. So keep your eyes open. Communicate clearly. That's also here. So with the people that you're working with, for some of you, even with family, you want to definitely be very clear. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front. What is the guidance for Cancer for this week on the love front? Addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. All right, so those of you that are coupled, I mean, if you're working through your issues, that may be one of them. And that doesn't always mean like drug addiction or anything like that. It can be anything. Anything. It could be a food addiction. It could be anything. Ooh, we have strictly sexual. All right, interesting. This connection is passionate but not enduring. So those of you that are not in a relationship but you're dealing with someone, I mean, it could be strictly sexual for some of you. There could be an addiction, though, with that. Maybe somebody is obsessed. So if you resonate with this, this may turn into some genuine feelings with true love. I mean, you may fall in love with this person, they may fall in love with you, but there is some sort of interference, and then there's also some sort of trust issues here with this. So keep that in mind. And I know this is very specific across the board. So with the tarot and now the love oracle, it is very specific. If you're coupled, an addiction could be taking away from the relationship. So there could be a lack of physical intimacy. There could be a lack of that. There could be a lack of communicating maybe how you really feel. Speaking your truth. We've got the yes card underneath that. We've got within the next few weeks underneath that. So yeah, I mean, take it how it resonates. Something could have been taking you or your person kind of away from the relationship. All right, who is Cancer dealing with? And with that 9 of Wands, it could be you, Cancer, like putting up a very strong boundary. So if someone is addicted to something, maybe canceling that membership, whatever it is, doing something to block that out. All right, so we've got Taurus and we've got fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be significant. And then we've got Capricorn. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo. What does Leo have coming up for this week? The Moon, first card out. All right, the Moon and the 4 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 2 of Swords, overall energy, the Devil. So who else had this? I think it was Taurus. So maybe there is a Leo-Taurus connection, because they also had the Devil in this position, which is the overall energy. We've got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Or, of course, this can be your energy with the King of Swords and the Devil being the overall. You definitely could be cutting someone off. There may be a temptation in front of you, Leo, and this is you saying no. This can be you rejecting someone. So I believe they also had the 4 of Cups in their spread as well. So you've got the Devil, the 4 of Cups, and you've got the 2 of Swords. This is definitely a denial. This is definitely a rejection for some of you Leos. We've got the 7 of Wands here. So I see you protecting your peace. I see you standing your ground, definitely. And for some of you Leos, you definitely could even be like ghosting someone, taking off from a situation. For some of you, yeah, turning your back on something that's no longer serving you. I see you needing to create space. So if you've been dealing with like a toxic relationship, or if you've been doing something that's not the healthiest, whatever this is, with the King of Swords energy, for me, you could be cutting it out. Literally, you're cutting it out. For some of you, could be taking a stand even. You've got the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. And if I keep going, you've got the Empress and you've got the Knight of Cups. So for those of you where this is on the love front, maybe you've been going round and round with somebody. You may have a love interest that, or even a past lover. You may have someone around you that you're turning down. But I don't know why I feel like for some of you, this is something that's already happened. Maybe this person keeps trying to pull you back in. It could be with gifts or something like that. I'm seeing a gift here for some of you. So this can be like a very controlling energy. And with the first card being the Moon, for some of you Leos, I feel like there's a lot more going on here than maybe you realize. This can be an obsession. Somebody may be obsessed, or there could be other things going on. Somebody may be like unstable, like emotionally unstable. I don't really feel like it's you, although it could be, but I really feel like this is somebody that you're dealing with. And some of you Leos, you may outright just reject this person. You may take off from this person and leave them behind. Others, I feel like you're starting to get bored with this. If somebody is lying to you, you know that they're lying to you. If somebody is toxic, you know that they're toxic. I see you looking directly at this and you see this. Now, you may have like a new love interest. You may have a new opportunity here in love. Like I mentioned earlier, I see you needing to create space. So I feel like this is you definitely saying no to things that you've outgrown or things that are no longer serving you. Yeah. If you've been dealing with somebody who doesn't let you know where you stand, they kind of leave you hanging, it's confusing, anything like that, for some of you, you're no longer going to deal with that. Now, for other Leos, those of you that are partnered, because some of you are, you've got the 10 of Pentacles here, the 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. I see a lot of attention this week from your friends, your family, your community. Something could be happening. You didn't see this coming. This can be a lot of love that's coming your way. For some of you, it is love coming your way. So this could be a new love interest or somebody that you already know. But yeah, this can be somebody that adores you. It could be your happily ever after. So yeah, I mean, this is really nice, Leo. A lot of attention, a lot of love. And again, for some of you, you didn't see this coming. a cycle is done with. So if you are partnered and let's say you don't have any kids, but you want to have kids, that could be what's coming next for some of you. For others, in particular, those of you that are single, you could be coming together with somebody who has a family. Maybe you have a family already. They may have a family. So I am seeing that. But let's take a look at the devil. Please clarify the devil for Leo. Yeah, this is over with. So we've got death. So however you resonate, if you feel blocked or if you've been like incredibly stressed out, maybe even like very negative, you may have had like a very negative like viewpoint on life. If there was an addiction or an obsession or negative beliefs or an unhealthy pattern, if somebody kept pulling you back in, some sort of toxic cycle or relationship, that's over with. What is the moon? But yeah, listen to your intuition. For some of you, a secret may be revealed. All right, we've got the Four of Rods. So, interesting. Again, your community, your neighborhood, your family is significant. But something that was hidden, maybe something that was hidden in the home or around the home, or a family secret, something like that could be coming out into the open. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What is the Two of Swords? Please clarify. Two of Swords for Leo. Knight of Pentacles. Three of Rods. So yeah, if you've been working on something and you're not getting anywhere, you feel blocked or stuck, and you feel like you're just not making progress, you could be putting your focus elsewhere. Definitely shifting your focus or trying something new with that Three of Rods, exploring like new territory. Doing your research. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yeah. So yeah, ask questions, do your research, plan long term. If you're not getting anywhere, if you feel blocked, it's time to definitely maybe make some changes. All right, what is the additional guidance for Leo? What is the additional guidance? Let go. So give it to God, give it to the universe, higher powers. Let go and just focus on, for some of you, the new that's in front of you, or focus on creating space so then the new can come in. This situation will improve. So yeah, I feel like there were some restrictions put on you, and you may have been working hard and feeling as though you're just not getting anywhere, but that's ending. So If this was something at work, you know, it could be that person that you were dealing with. If it's your boss, maybe they're leaving. We've got within the next few weeks at the bottom. So you're really going to see a lot start to happen here. What is the guidance on the love front for Leo? What is the guidance? Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. So if you are partnered, this is saying be present, enjoy the here and now. You definitely have a lot to be thankful for, and there could be something new that's coming in. We also have boundaries at the bottom of the deck, so firm boundaries are needed now. That's in particular for those of you that are dealing with some sort of maybe unhealthy connection or influence, a negative influence. So yeah, this is saying to focus on the positive, to focus on the new. Who is Leo dealing with? Who is Leo dealing with? We've got Libra and Pisces. Libra or Pisces. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Virgo. Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up for this week, please, Virgo? The Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The Tower. The Hierophant, the Six of Wands, the Magician, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This keeps coming out. The Devil as the overall energy. So Taurus, Leo, and now you guys, Virgo, have gotten the Devil in this same exact position. So watch your other signs. If you're dealing with some other people, maybe watch their signs. We've got the High Priestess at the bottom. got some major arcana energy here. We've got the High Priestess, the King of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Moon, the Three of Pentacles. This is interesting. Okay, so maybe some of you are in a relationship with a King of Wands. You may be in a relationship with a King of Wands. So that could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But something is off. So if you're dealing with another person, if you're not in a relationship with them, but they're a love interest, something's off here. Something's not right. I'm seeing a lot of deception. A lot of deceptive energies. So something even, I mean, it may appear to be, you know, something on the surface, but that's not what it is at all. Somebody could be hiding their feelings. You could be hiding your feelings. I mean, this can be a secret relationship as well. Or a secret partnership, a secret deal, a secret agreement. But I'm seeing either a lot of stuff hidden, and what's done in the dark will come to light. I'm seeing either a lot of stuff hidden and maybe being done behind the scenes, being done secretly, or there's just straight up a lot of deceptive energies here. So someone is not being honest, or somebody may be spreading like false information, something like that. But with the High Priestess, and we've seen the Moon there, that is strong psychic energy. Listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, then just don't do it. Because there is some sort of temptation, distraction in front of you with the Devil. With the Devil being in this position, you could be dealing with somebody who's very controlling. You may feel stuck. You may feel blocked. Somebody may want you to do something that you don't agree with, because we've got the Hierophant here. So listen to your higher self. Feel a situation out. But you've got this very strong earth energy. A Taurus may be significant, but Taurians, they have very strong beliefs. And so if you have Taurus in your chart, or, you know, for some of you, this is maybe, for some of you, your beliefs being like shattered. You know, maybe you thought something because somebody was wearing a mask, or again, there was a lot of deception here with a situation, and things really could be falling apart. Or with the Tower energy, the universe stepping in, things happening outside of your control. So some of you, you could be forming like new beliefs. That's a possibility. You also could be creating a solid foundation, a stronger foundation. So if this is a relationship that was built on lies, or somebody wasn't being honest, someone was wearing a mask, whatever it is, You may have a chance here to rebuild. There could be an apology that's coming your way. You may be trying to avoid this person. Or if someone betrayed you, someone lied to you, they definitely may want to come forward here with an apology. Some of you may want that, but others you may not. This could be you putting your focus on the new with the Magician energy. So manifesting a new job. Manifesting. Could even be a new living situation, a new home, making changes within your home. There could have been something going on with the devil, something going on. And if it became toxic or unhealthy, this can be the universe stepping in. I've got the Queen of Pentacles here looking directly at this 5 of Pentacles. There could be something that's coming through here at this time. So if you were waiting on like a loan approval or some documents, even waiting on maybe even like something from the government, waiting on something to come through. I do see it coming in with the 6 of Wands. There is a positive outcome here with this, so just stay positive. For some of you, this is a lack mindset, but it's on another level. Like really feeling a lack or feeling unworthy. So yeah, you need to be careful with that, Virgo, because you don't want to manifest anything by accident. So with the Hierophant, maybe needing to work with maybe a counselor, a teacher, someone may be able to help you. Let's take a look at the Devil. We've got the Devil and the Tower, the 7 of Swords. What is the Devil? So something from the past. Could be like an old friend or an ex. Someone from your past that's trying to pull you back in or pull you back down. It's interesting that I want to say that. What is the 7 of Swords for Virgo? What is the 7 of Swords? Somebody may have a gift. If they owe you an apology, maybe they're coming forward with a gift. Seven of Swords, look at this. 10 of Cups and the Lovers. Someone is wearing a mask, definitely. Maybe someone is married. So if you're talking to someone, be careful of that. Please clarify the Tower. Some of you could be trying to avoid love, trying to avoid a relationship, and it could be due to like not being healed from the past. There's some internal stuff that still needs to be healed and worked through. This could be an ex, could be a King of Swords for some of you. But yeah, looking at the Tower, we've got the King of Swords. So this could be someone who's coming in, the Chariot coming forward. So yeah, this can be an ex. This can be somebody that you know that is either trying to control you or trying to tempt you. So just be aware of that. Maybe a Gemini. What is the additional guidance for Virgo, please, for this week? opportunity and get more information. So do your research, ask for help, get more information. But again, I see a positive outcome here with this. There is going to be some sort of success or opportunity here for you, Virgo. There's obstacles on the love front. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So yeah, I just got that. And now it's coming out with this deck. Virgo, guidance for Virgo. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. All right, who's Virgo dealing with? So yeah, some of you maybe have been dealing with a karmic. And they definitely may be coming back in, trying to come back in. You may have learned the lesson, but they're still here testing you this week. All right, we've got Leo and we've got Virgo. So definitely could be reading for some cuspers. All right, Virgo. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra. What does Libra have coming up for this week? May 5th through to about the 11th. Libra. All right, first card out is the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Death, the Wheel, look at that, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Overall energy is the Ten of Cups. All right. A lot of cups here this week, Libra. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So this can be a masculine energy that is significant this week. This could be your husband, your father. This could be somebody that you're reuniting with. Could be your husband, could be your partner. Maybe they've been away. And this could be somebody that you are reuniting with. But we've got the Ten of Cups here as the overall energy. This is happiness. It's emotional contentment. It's your happily ever after. So you're just feeling just emotionally just content and just happy here at this time. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Nine of Cups, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Okay. Protecting your peace, but going after what you want. There is a wish here. Ace of Pentacles, there's good news around this. For some of you, a wish is coming true. So, I mean, it could be this Ten of Cups. If that's a seed that you're planting, you may have met your person, like your forever person. This is somebody that makes you very, very happy. If you've been just living your life, doing your own thing, just very happy in general, doing well within your career, vibrating at a very high level, this could be you meeting your person, definitely. For others, family could be significant, your community, there could be a celebration, something could be going on this week. You just have a lot of very, very positive energy, really. You also have a lot of cups. A lot of cups here, Libra. So that is representing that water, that emotional energy. So 3 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I really feel like your cups are just like runneth over here at this time. 9 of Cups. Really nice vibes. If you were holding back, if you were saying no to like a reunion, doesn't even have to be romantic. This could be something with a sibling or family. If you were not open to maybe healing a relationship, for some of you that's changing. A friendship or a relationship may have ended, and this is you reuniting with this person. Could be going out. If somebody was married or partnered, that could be changing. There's some sort of positive development this week. But this is things happening, Libra, outside of your control. So death in the wheel. Things happening that are meant to happen. Strong Scorpio vibes. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio. But we also have the full moon in Scorpio on the 12th. And so this reading is looking out too about the 11th. So for some of you, that full moon definitely may be a big one for you, because great change is coming in. And if you haven't already like surrendered, given it over to the universe, that's what's needed. Just give it to God, give it to the universe, whatever this is. Let the universe kind of take the wheel, and you're going to be guided forward in the direction that you're meant to be moving in. So 6 of Swords, this is you moving forward. This is you persevering, not giving up. 9 of Wands. And maybe you even feel like quitting. You know, if you are reuniting with someone, maybe you were losing hope and maybe you were just like done trying to make it happen. But right when you quit, or right when you're about to quit, is when the miracle occurs. So for some of you, I feel like what's needed is throwing your hands up, giving it to the universe, and just kind of see what happens. Some of you may have even given up on love. Maybe you thought it wasn't going to happen. You may have even given up on a job, a position, a title, something like that. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. An offer is on the table. Some sort of offer or proposal is coming in. So this could be from an Emperor. This could be your boss. Or maybe an Aries is significant. So yeah, just be present. Spend time with friends, family. If there was something you were trying to do, or you were having trouble with maybe moving past some sort of blockage, what's needed is just kind of throwing your hands up here. All right, let's take a look at death. This is a very powerful energy. Death, rebirth, sitting here with the Wheel of Fortune. So what is this for Libra? What is death? So if there was like a three-party situation, love triangle, or even something at work. That could be over with. If there were communication problems, that could be over with. For some of you, you're healing from some sort of heartache. What is the Six of Swords? Six of Swords, looking at the Six of Swords. So turning your back on whatever's no longer serving you. This is Spirit guiding you forward. It's you moving away from challenges, difficulties. The Sun. For some of you, you could be physically traveling. But there's a lot of positive energy here. What is the additional guidance for Libra? Let go. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it couldn't resonate more. Let go. Choose a new direction. So, if you didn't know which way to go, if you were having problems with like finding your way, I feel like with the Sun here and the Six of Swords, something is going to be highlighted. Something's going to come to light, or you're going to see something. There could be a big sign. Let's see, what is the guidance on the love front for Libra? What is the guidance for Libra on the love front? We have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. You definitely have support. Look at this, Fate. This is a destined partnership. So some of you are moving towards that person. Others, this person is already around you. They may be in your social circle. But yeah, you've got death in the Wheel of Fortune here. So things are happening that are meant to happen. So connections are leaving your life and new connections are coming in. Who is Libra dealing with? And then for others, this can be somebody that is like coming back into your life. This can be a second chance. All right, we've got Sagittarius, we've got Gemini, and we've got Scorpio. All right, Libra, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have coming up for this week, please, Scorpio? May 5th through to about the 11th. Scorpio, what does Scorpio have coming up? All right, 5 of Swords with the Fool. The 9 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, 9 of Swords, Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Overall energy is justice. And we've got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, very interesting spread. It's definitely very specific. So Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, 7 of Wands, Queen of Swords. So protecting your peace. Some of you, I mean, you could be like hermiting, staying to yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously, all things in moderation. But yeah, you definitely have this like very protective energy here. For some of you, you could be very protective with a child. You may even be very protective with your money here at this time. Maybe like more than normal, because there's some sort of drama here, some sort of headache with the 5 of Swords and the Fool. Those were the first 2 cards that came out. So there is some sort of drama, some sort of headache, but I mean, you do have justice, Scorpio, as the overall energy. So if somebody is playing games, if you feel cheated or betrayed, justice is going to be served. For some of you, I feel like this is good news. On the legal front, there even could be some money coming in, a little extra money coming in for you, or some sort of opportunity that's coming in. So yeah, you've got a couple of 5s here. The energy that you've been dealing with definitely may have been a little challenging. For some of you, there was some sort of lack with the 5 of Pentacles. And with the 9 of Swords, this can be a nightmare. So some of you have been really stressing over your finances. Yeah, like maybe for some of you, you've been struggling, dealing with some financial issues, and there's been maybe some drama, maybe like in the workplace, some sort of drama, and yeah, you've just been very worried about this. But with justice here and in this position, you're balancing your thoughts here. If there was like too much spending, you could be balancing your checkbook. For some of you, balance is being restored. Now, for some of you, this can be a new job or opportunity here. It could even be to go back to school, but you definitely have fresh energy here. And if you grab this opportunity, it's going to help balance things out for you. So maybe some of you have been like bored within your career, not enjoying what you're doing. And so, yeah, if you are going back to school, you may go for something that pays a lot more. Also, you may have some sort of status, some sort of important title. This can be something exciting, something you've never done before. So yeah, with the Fool and the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands, yeah, I mean, go after whatever it is that excites you. If you want something more for yourself, if you're feeling bored within your career. Some of you want to make more money. And I feel like you will. But yeah, with Justice, this can be saying that you deserve this. You worked hard for this. You deserve this. So maybe some of you even had to fight for this. You may work in like a very, very competitive field or environment, but it's like cutthroat. It's not the healthiest competition. Some of you may even work at night. So yeah, whatever this is for you, if you're feeling inspired, you may have like an amazing idea, but this is something that needs to grow. So it's a seed that you have to plant and then you have to nurture it. I feel like this is good. So yeah, with the Hermit, you may go off, you may spend some time alone here, you may do your research. But yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Five of Swords, I feel like you haven't been happy. Something's been stressful. You haven't been happy. You're struggling. Let's see, what is the Five of Swords for Scorpio? Some of you are maybe dealing with an Aries, dealing with a fire sign. If this is on the love front, this person may be giving you a headache, honestly. You could be staying up, losing sleep over this. Something is lacking. This could be within the relationship. So, Five of Swords, Six of Cups. Could be something with children or something connected to the past. What is the Nine of Swords? Ace of Cups. So your mind is going to heal. Justice is coming in. You will make the right choice here. I feel like you're going to free yourself in some way here by starting something new or putting your focus elsewhere. I see you getting inspired again. And we've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I mean, you've got aces here. You've got fresh energy. You are manifesting. What is the additional guidance for Scorpio? We've got take action. So they're saying go for it. The situation will improve. Take action. Step into your power. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? What is the guidance on the love front for Scorpio? Interesting. Unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. So maybe you've been dealing with someone who's emotionally like unavailable for some of you. They play games. They're giving you a headache. Some of you may actually suffer from migraines. And you've been struggling with that. You may have somebody coming in to help you. Or you're taking action and helping yourself. What else do we have for Scorpio on the love front? If you're partnered, you or your partner may be unavailable and it could be due to work. Okay, we've got acceptance and integrity. Does the situation align with your values and morals? And then everything happens for a reason. Interesting. Especially with justice here is the overall. We have decision at the bottom. It's time to decide about this relationship. All right, who is Scorpio dealing with? We have Gemini, and then we've got Aquarius. All right, Scorpio. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, first card out, Sag, is the Knight of Wands. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week? All right, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups. We've got the World, the Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups. All right, overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So first card out was the Knight of Wands. Now you've got the Knight of Swords here. I definitely see you taking action here. I definitely see you inspired. But with this Seven of Pentacles as the overall energy, this is you taking stock. This is you making some changes. So if something did not work out the way that you had hoped prior, this is you making some changes. You're making some changes. You're doing things different. You could be exploring like new areas or territories. You may have an amazing idea. So yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, you're making changes. You're also planting a new seed with this Ace of Wands. This is a level up. So you've got the World with the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, you've really been going through it. A very, very tough time, and it cannot get any worse. And so this is you ascending. This is you moving out of this time of lack. But for some of you, I mean, it was very hard. You could be throwing your hands up. You could be giving the situation over to God, the universe. And with you doing that, things will start to move forward. You've got the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. If something was like an illusion, or there was some sort of deception, this is you moving on. This is you taking action. You could be ghosting someone. Maybe this is a friend or even a sibling for some of you. This is you maybe distancing yourself. Some of you are looking at a friendship very closely here with this energy. Yeah, there could be something that comes to light. So maybe something, you're going to see something that you were not seeing before. Now, sometimes that's, you know, self-denial. We don't want to see things. So for some of you, I mean, it could be something like that. You could be seeing something now that you were not seeing prior. But something is definitely like lighting a fire. Something is inspiring you to move forward. If you feel like something is like a stalemate, I feel like you're just giving up or surrendering here. You're giving it to the universe. And by you doing that, that's going to help with the energy flow. There is a level up here. Emotional wisdom. Because of this experience, some of you are gaining a lot of emotional wisdom here. Yeah, there's something coming in. There's something coming in. Maybe a friend. A friend could be like making some sort of proposal to you. A friend may have an idea as far as maybe your business, if you're a business owner. Some of you will just have an amazing idea. It's definitely the divine helping you move forward. But yeah, this is a chance. This is a chance to do things differently. It's also a chance to plant a new seed. But let's see, what is the Ten of Swords? I feel like this is done. This very, very tough time. Yeah, you're healing. The Star. You're healing. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles overall energy. Seven of Pentacles overall energy for Sagittarius. So yeah, this will turn into the Nine of Pentacles if you nurture this. So take your time here with this. Nurture this. Justice. Yeah, I mean, if you do the work, you're going to reap the rewards with justice. This is something that you're earning. Also, if things were out of balance, this is balance being restored. Some of you have not felt whole for whatever reasons. There was some sort of lack, whether it's financial or a lack of support. There was some sort of lack, and I feel like things are balancing out for you. What is the additional guidance for Sagittarius, please? What is the additional guidance? Yeah, look at that. Take action. I definitely see you taking action. Yeah, abundance. Things are improving financially, that's for sure. But really on all fronts with that World. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Sag? What is the guidance? Yeah, you know your worth, Sag. You know your worth. Some of you may feel like, I don't belong here, or this isn't a good fit, and you're taking action. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Ooh, new love. Look at that. Some of you have new love knocking. But maybe because you just went through this tough time, I mean, that may be the challenge for some of you, which is being open. This says a new love or recommitment to love is developing. All right, who is Sagittarius dealing with? Who is Sagittarius dealing with? We have Aquarius and we have air. So definitely could be an Aquarius. We also have Libra showing up. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. First card out, Capricorn, is the Hermit. And we have the High Priestess. Interesting energy. Temperance. The Queen of Cups. The Three of Cups. We have Death. The Five of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Overall energy is the Hanged Man. Wow. Okay, Capricorn. A lot of spiritual energy here. A lot of psychic vibes this week. So that could be turned up a notch here. There could be like a lot of visions, a lot of dreams, very vivid dreaming taking place here. Okay, Page of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Strong Piscean vibes. So some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, maybe a Scorpio, maybe a Virgo, maybe a Sagittarius, but definitely getting very, very strong psychic vibes. You've got the Hanged Man as the overall energy, so this can be you gaining a fresh perspective. Some of you may see something, or you may know something that you didn't know prior. So yeah, for some of you, you're seeing something. Something may come to you in a dream. I really feel like you're seeing a situation differently. So Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Page of Wands. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of communication, a lot of communication. This can be some help coming in. So if you were stuck, if somebody left you hanging, if you've been struggling, for some of you, you may have even felt betrayed. This can be some sort of help that's coming in for you. There's good news. There's help that's coming in. There may even be an apology that's coming your way. And so with the Hanged Man, I feel like you're gonna think this over. So you definitely may not accept this apology like right away. I do see some of you pulling back your energy, taking a moment. If somebody hurt you in the past, some of you Capricorns, you're trying to figure out if they're going to do it again. I see you taking a moment here and trying to figure out if this person changed. For some of you, they may have, but for others, they may not have. If you were dealing with a Queen of Wands who was like very competitive, bossy, this can be a number of different things. They definitely may not have changed. And I do see some of you like throwing your hands up here. Queen of Cups with the Hanged Man. You may do something. You may do something to kind of like test the waters. Especially if this is a friend or a sibling. who wants to reunite with you. They want to go out. They want to be close to you again. You definitely, for some of you Capricorns, this is you getting an idea. You definitely may try to test the waters in some way, and you may see that this person is still jealous or competing with you. There's an inner knowing here around this situation. So just take a moment. Trust your gut here, because it's definitely on point. Some of you are dealing with a friend that is either jealous, or they may be in like secret competition with you. They may be interfering with a relationship, or interfering in some way. Mirroring the Queen of Wands, we've got the Three of Cups. So this is, for some of you, a third party's energy that is significant. Now, maybe some of you didn't even know about this person. You could be finding out about this person this week. But I see many of you just kind of throwing your hands up here, giving it to the universe, observing. I really don't see you taking action, although you may communicate with somebody. As far as you like taking action and moving forward and being, you know, more assertive or aggressive, I don't see that. I see you hanging back and trying to get a good perspective on this whole situation. Maybe even trying to see this from like all angles here. So yeah, it's very interesting. This can be 3 females involved in a situation. That's not all of you, but for some of you, we have a lot of feminine energy here. Let's see, what is the Five of Wands for Capricorn? This can be some sort of jealousy. Some of you may have like a hater in your circle. And if you didn't know it, you're going to know it this week. With this energy, you're going to see it in some way. So pay attention. Let's see, what is the Five of Wands? The Chariot. This could be somebody at a distance for some of you. But I feel like you're leaving the drama. You're leaving this behind. If you were competing with maybe a fire sign, this is you no longer competing. You could just be letting it go. What is the Hanged Man? I feel like, yeah, this is you gaining a fresh perspective here as far as a relationship. I mean, it couldn't be any more clearer. A relationship, whether romantic or not, it's a friendship for some of you. Knight of Pentacles. Could be with an earth sign. What is the additional guidance for Capricorn? Communicate clearly. And then you've got the Yes card. So yes, you're correct. Or yes, take back your power here and move forward. What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? For some of you, this can be a relationship that is ending, or the drama is ending. If somebody did something, or maybe you got in an argument with that person, they could be coming forward with an apology, or you could be doing this. We do have strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. And then we have decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. All right, who is Capricorn dealing with? We've got water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and there's Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aquarius. All right, first card out, Aquarius, is the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the World, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Overall energy, the Hanged Man. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. They just had the Hanged Man in the same position. I could be reading for some cuspers. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow, you have a lot of tens. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And you've got the World. So yeah, for some of you, a cycle is done with the Hanged Man. Some of you, you've been stuck and feeling blocked. And for some of you, something's been a nightmare. It's been a headache. Maybe you felt like you were going round and round with someone or something. It's been difficult. But yeah, there's some good news coming in. You've got the Page of Cups, the Star, the Three of Cups, ooh, the Ace of Swords. So maybe a friend, a sibling, a loved one, somebody could be helping you. Somebody could be saying something. So sometimes Spirit communicates through other people. So if you're talking to someone, just keep your ears open. Pay attention to what they're saying. A message may come through like that. Somebody may say something. Could even be a child. A child may say something. Something is going to happen and it's going to inspire you. For some of you, you may see things differently. You may gain a fresh perspective. You may leave a situation or an environment with the World if something was too challenging. Yeah, I could be reading for some Aquarians where you may have learned a lesson from the past, and now some of you, I mean, you may want to work for yourself. You may, yeah, go off. For some of you, you've got a lot of very independent energy here. So if you've been working for a large company and it's been difficult, I could be reading for some Aquarians where you're going to work by yourself. You're going to work for yourself. You may juggle. For some of you, you may juggle for a little bit while maybe your business gets off the ground. That's what I'm seeing here. And if you do hear background noise, I do apologize. But you've got the Hanged Man as the overall energy. You've also got the Hermit here. And with these tens and the World, for some of you, this could be you seeing like the silver lining here with the situation. So if you went through a really, really tough time and you've been trying to figure out, you know, like, why did that happen? For some of you, you could be seeing the silver lining. You may cross paths with like the right person. For some of you, somebody may even come back into your life. But there's a feeling here of like connecting the dots. So, yeah. Now, there is help that's coming in. 6 of Pentacles. There is some sort of help that's coming in. Could be from somebody who sits in a position of power, or they have some sort of title or status. Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Well, here's your card, Aquarius, with the star. Got the star here with the 3 of Cups, the Page of Cups. So something's been so difficult. I feel like you were struggling with maybe staying positive or having hope here with this situation. But with this 10 of Swords, you're turning your back on all of this. This very tough time. There's something you're learning. You're seeing something from a different perspective. If something didn't work out, you may realize, you know, that's not for me. I don't belong there, but I do belong over here. For some of you, it could be like some sort of epiphany like that. You realizing what's meant for you, what's not meant for you. Some of you may want to work on your own. But we will take a look at the 10 of Swords for Aquarius, please. What is the 10 of Swords for Aquarius? Yeah, definitely some sort of loss or disappointment. Some of you may still be healing. What is the Five of Swords for Aquarius? Knight of Swords. So you're taken off from that. Whatever that was, that drama, that unhealthy competition, whatever it is, you're taking off. There's clarity coming in. Some of you may have worked for a large company and you maybe worked in management, upper management, something like that. But there were too many games. Some of you just don't want to do it anymore. Queen of Rods at the bottom of the deck. So you may be taking a break. Some of you are still healing. But when you're ready, I feel like you're going to take action here. What is the additional guidance for Aquarius? So yeah, when you're ready, you're going to take action. So not the right time, but we do have helpful people here. So you may stay put in this situation until maybe you meet the right person or reunite with someone, or you hear something. You may hear from a friend may have a connection. You're going to wait until you feel like it's the right time. Communicate clearly. What is the additional guidance on the love front for Aquarius? We have play hard and new love. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. And then a new love or recommitment to love is developing. Interesting. So, yeah, for some of you, new love is knocking. And they're saying go out, have fun, enjoy each other. This person may be at a distance for some of you with longing. This says someone is secretly yearning for you. So interesting. And if you are partnered, they're saying to have fun. Have fun. You can re-spark that passion, or you can make a recommitment to love. But let's see, who's Aquarius dealing with? We have Virgo coming through. We've got fire, air. Aquarius, you could be dealing with another Aquarius. We've got air, but I'm going to go again. Libra, could be dealing with a Libra. And then we've got Pisces. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right. right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces have coming up for this week? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We've got the Star and the Three of Wands, Pisces. The Knight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, Ten of Cups, Justice. Overall energy, wow, the Magician, Pisces. Awesome reading. And the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so we see you manifesting, Pisces, that's for sure. Yeah. I see you manifesting. Some of you, you're planting a new seed this week, and it may take some time to grow. It will need you to nurture it, but this has real potential. So, yeah, just stay positive here. Believe in yourself. You have everything you need. You've got the Magician as the overall energy. So when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to creating change, you can make it happen with the Magician, especially in this position. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, this is good news coming in. Yeah, good news in regards to like a past matter. For some of you, like a past investment is maybe starting to pay off. But for others, yeah, there's an opportunity. So whether it's at work or whether it's something with school, there's some sort of opportunity that's coming in. All right, you've got the Sun, you've got the Four of Swords. So for some of you, you may actually be going away. You may take a vacation. You may take some time out of work for some of you. Or you may have just did that. And now you're manifesting. But yeah, I feel like, you know, for some of you, if you feel like you need a break, take a break. Because when you come back, I definitely see you being recharged here and ready to go. And you've got this energy here. This Magician energy. And so, yeah, this is like the universe having your back here. It's a green light with the Magician and the Wheel. For some of you, I see you taking better care of yourself. And so that could be, you know, diet, exercise. It could be with like de-stressing, eliminating certain things from your life, making peace here with something. Could be making peace with somebody at a distance. Could be family for some of you. Yeah, so whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're taking a little vacation or whether you're just switching things up, and manifesting like a healthier way of living for some of you, a healthier lifestyle. Whatever it is that you're doing, way to go, because I love this. I love this energy. And, you know, for some of you, by you doing this, you're vibrating at a very high level, and you may actually attract love. You may attract your forever person if you're single. So you've got the 10 of Cups here. That happily ever after, whatever it is that you want for yourself, this could be what you're attracting. This can be what you're manifesting. A love that you deserve for some of you. You're finding your person, your equal, your match. This could be long distance for some of you. But yeah, I feel like you're vibing at a very high level. You know your worth. You're taking good care of yourself. And because of that, you definitely could be attracting someone who maybe they sit in a position of power. Maybe they own a business. Maybe they have some sort of title or status. This could be someone who, for some of you, maybe they have a family. Maybe they're divorced. Or you may have a family with this person. You may marry this person. But whatever's taking place, this is meant to happen. With the Star in the Wheel of Fortune, this is destiny. This is meant to happen. Yeah, I feel like for some of you though, you have the power here to write the script the way you want it to go down. So if you're pursuing someone, you have a lot of power here as far as you pursuing this person and getting into this relationship. So yeah, whatever seed you're planting, take your time here with this. Don't rush it. Let things just happen naturally. And for those of you where this is like a business venture, yeah, same thing goes. Nurture this. Definitely needing to be patient. But good things come to those that wait. And so I do see a lot of potential here around this. Some of you, you may be entering into like some sort of deal with justice here. You could be signing something. You may be agreeing to something. I do see you planning long term. I see you planning ahead. That could be why some of you are making some like lifestyle changes, and it's because you're planning ahead or you're thinking long term. But yeah, I really do love this reading. So yeah, just stay positive, believe in yourself. Let's see, we will take a look at justice. Let's see what justice is. There's the High Priestess. So listen to your intuition. Also, if you feel the need to keep things to yourself, then do that. please clarify justice for Pisces. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Virgo, a Gemini. There you go. For some of you, it's a love that you deserve. Maybe something you've always wanted. And also, I'm getting this healing energy. So, your emotions becoming balanced. Some of you, you're ready. You're ready to manifest whatever this is for yourself. You're ready. Yeah, there's strength again. So being strong, patient, calm. When it comes to this, what is the additional guidance for Pisces? Romance. For some of you, it's definitely romance. Now, we have this message at the bottom of the deck, so that's interesting. There's something better. So if you've been dealing with a certain person, this is somebody else. This is someone new coming in. Again, a love that you deserve. So someone who's on your level. They may want the same things that you want. Let's see, what is the guidance on the love front for Pisces? What is the guidance? So we do have unavailable. So that could be the person, if you were dealing with someone from your past, that could be that person. And this is someone new. Let's see, guidance for Pisces. Guidance for Pisces. Maybe some of you, Pisces, were unavailable. So if you're more focused on yourself, your career, some of you, maybe you were not available for love, honestly. All right, so we have warning coming out here, and this says, don't dismiss the red flags here. And put the computer away. So those of you in particular that maybe met someone online, if you've been dealing with someone at a distance or someone that maybe you met online, there could be red flags here with this person. Maybe they're unavailable a lot. And so the guidance here is to focus on something new, or at least be open to something new. Let me try to get a message for those of you where love is knocking. There's someone or something better for you, and romance is coming in. So those of you where love with someone who is available, what is the guidance for Pisces in their person? The person that will be available for Pisces. So free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We have very soon sticking out. We have express your love, and very soon is sticking out. So this says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, who is Pisces dealing with? Yeah, so don't let fear hold you back. Somebody could be expressing their love to you, Pisces, or you could be expressing your love to another person. So they're saying free yourself from maybe these negative thoughts or even a pattern. All right, so we have Pisces. You could be dealing with another Pisces, and then we have Gemini. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank all of you for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. I hope that you find this reading helpful. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. And if you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a great week.